my darlings, I hope you're all doing very, very well. In today's video, I am, of course, doing another Tattoo Enthusiast reacts to tattoo TikToks. Oh, come on. Really? Not now. Demon, please, not now, okay? You don't need to be here. They know they need to be cozy and comfortable. Why are you here? What are you doing? They know they need a snack, okay? Why are you doing this? Can you have a day off, please? Oh, don't get crumbs everywhere, for God's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ, I cannot with it. I'm so sorry. I really am. I apologise for this demon here. It's the cozy demon. She's very demanding. Very, very demanding. And she insists that you are cozy and comfortable and that you have a snack. Please put the lighter down. Why do you... God, she's going to start a fire one of these days. She really is. Yeah, all right, yep, that's fine. Just light your candle. It's fine. Just carry on. Uncontrollable sometimes. Really, just she haunts me every day to make sure that I'm comfortable and cozy. And now she's projecting onto you. I'm so sorry that you have to see this. Oh gosh, can you like go away now, please? Okay, demon. All right, please disappear now. Okay. My goodness, I'm so sorry. Anyway, just make sure you're comfy and cozy. Yeah? Okay, let's get started. As always, I have so many freaking TikToks to go through. It's insane, okay? I have so much catching up to do, as always, and I'm just very behind. So let me get my little ear bud situation. Okay, let's go. That's terrible. What? No. Oh no. Oh honey. I think the spider's the worst. Maybe not all. They're all so bad. The tribal isn't terrible, I guess. That's just nope. God, I mean, these are obviously all done by not professionals, because I think a professional, even for their first tattoo, could do a much better job than any of these. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, not good. They're terrible.
That man is 94,000% ugly. To the man who thought that it was a good idea to stop me while I'm walking across the road, crossing the street, carrying this stuff, trying to go into my apartment, he stops me and he's like, "Miss, I don't mean any disrespect by this." And I was like, oh, he's just, gonna like compliment me and want me to think he's not a creep. He seemed nice enough, right? Wrong. He was like, I just have to say, you are such a beautiful woman. And I was like, oh, thank you. I'm just like trying to keep walking. My bad. I thought he was just going to give me a compliment. Like, God forbid I just accept the compliment. Been working on that. And I was like, let me just accept the compliment and move on. No. That's everything he had to say to me. He goes, why would you take away the 4% from being 100% beautiful by getting tattoos? I laughed in this man's face. This was a fully grown man. And I said, that is extremely rude. And he was like, no, it's not. It's still a compliment though. And I was like, it absolutely is not. Like, these are the things we can think them, but just keep them in your fucking brain. What is the point of telling me that? Hate to break to you, babe, but these are not going anywhere. They're permanent. I don't know, like, clearly you don't like tattoos very much, so I don't know if you know that about them, but they're not going anywhere. And I don't know why you thought that it was a smart idea. Like, what was your end goal there? What were you trying to accomplish by saying that to me? You want me to just, like, cry myself to sleep at night, being like, oh my God, that stranger on the street told me that I was only 96% beautiful. If I didn't get these tattoos, I could be 100% beautiful. No. Like, I just don't get it, because I thought that everyone thought before they said words, but apparently they don't. So, if my tattoos make me only 94% beautiful, let me tell you.
Just big, deep exhale of disappointment. Like, why? Just why? Why do people feel like they have the right to comment on people, you know, how they present themselves? Mainly with tattoos, okay? And, you know, if someone's alternative or whatever. And obviously, you know, some people do comment on people's race and stuff like that, which is horrific and just... I would never dream of going up to someone. I feel like the majority of us would never dream of going up to someone and like saying to someone, why would you do your hair like that? Or, well, sometimes people do that with funky colours and what have you, but, or like, why would you choose that scarf? Or why would you wear those earrings? But everyone seems to feel like it's a free-for-all with tattoos, and people will just be like, why the hell would you get those tattoos? You have now made yourself ugly. Like, that is so incredibly mean and horrible. Like, you do not have to like tattoos. 100%. I've always said, obviously, tattoos are not for everyone, but just be nice about it. Be respectful. You know, you can give people compliments without giving a backhanded compliment or whatever this person thinks that they were doing to this poor, innocent, you know, person. Like, the absolute audacity. Like, that's happened to me a few times. People have said, oh, you know, like, why would you get these tattoos? You've ruined your skin. And it's just like, I'm just here, you know, surviving. Please leave me alone. Like, let me know if that's ever happened to you. Have you ever had someone say, why would you do that to yourself? Oh, I am such a fool because I closed my TikTok and all of that. Don't you just hate that when you close an app that you're using? Or is that just a me thing? I don't know. I do it so often, especially with like Spotify or YouTube if I'm watching something. Ugh.
Oh, what's that? What have I been up to? I don't know, a little of this, a little of that, doing my crossword, you know. Yeah, I got a tattoo. No, yeah, I got a tattoo. Oh, this whole thing? What does it mean? That's private. Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, people have been looking at me different, you know, now that I have a sleeve. They're like, whoa, I was on a walk the other day, and these parents had their kids, and they saw me, and they grabbed their kids, and they ran inside. They were hiding their kids from me, right? Because I'm such a bad influence. Jail called. They're, you know, setting up my cell. Setting up the old 1-2 cell, you know what I mean? Yeah, this whole thing. Don't treat me different. Don't you treat me different. I love the attention. I love it. No, yeah. This little thing, little flower. Yeah, it's a flower. Don't treat me different. Shh.
I love this person's energy so freaking much. Like, that was highly entertaining for me, and more power to you. That was a cute tattoo as well. How to apply lotion to your back tattoo. Honestly, one of the biggest struggles when you live alone or you have no one to help you. Genius. Absolute genius. Amazing. The only thing I worry about, so this person is using like lotion and then one of those like back tanners, so for like self tanner. The only thing I worry about is how clean they are, because there's so many like microfibers on there that can really attract like dirt and dust and nasties. So I don't know, like it's smart, but a part of me is like, how clean is that? Am I thinking too hard about this? You know, like I just wouldn't want to use that on an, you know, a fresh tattoo kind of thing. Maybe when it gets to the dry scabby phase and it's like, you know, healed over, but when it's like brand new for the first like 3 days or whatever, I don't know if I'd use that technique personally. But it is smart. It is smart.
All right. Here's your daily reminder to not believe everything you see on Instagram.
Okay.
Had a tattoo artist that's been my friend on there, and I say tattoo artist very lightly, who's also a comedian, which is very fitting because by the end of this, I had the hugest joke played on me. This is what he posted. Tattoos that he did. Very nice, very good. I did my studying over the last 4 years, and I told myself, if I ever get a tattoo from somebody else, I'm going to check out this guy because I have a lot of tattoos, but they've only been done by one person. So I decide to get one. So I decided to drive across the border. He's in the States, I'm in Canada. It took me almost 5 hours. Spent about 100 US on gas, 130 on a hotel because I wasn't going to drive all the way there, get tattooed for hours, and then drive all the way home. and 400 US on the tattoo, which, by the way, I paid a deposit for beforehand, 200 through PayPal, and he had the audacity to ask me for the rest while I was driving there, which was a red flag. I'm like, you haven't tattooed me, you don't know what we're doing, and you're just giving me a price. Sounds like you need the money. So I got there, wondering where his tattoo shop was, how it was going to work. Yeah, the man doesn't have a tattoo shop. He came to my hotel room and brought all of his stuff, which again, I should have paid attention to. So he goes, do you like wolves? I said no. But he showed me this.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like the vibe that it gives off. And he goes, I'll make it real feminine. It's a she-wolf. She'll have lashes, all that. I said, okay. So I get tattooed for 4 hours. And he says, okay, I'm done. Do you want to see it?
I'm scared.
You know when you get a really bad haircut and they spin you around in the chair and they're like, how do you like it? And you want to die? That's how I felt when I saw...
No, that's on her neck!
What is this? Could somebody please message me and just explain to me what that is?
That's on
Maybe
her
I
neck.
don't know art very well. Hey, at least I can laugh at myself. PayPal ended up refunding me the $200. Obviously, they thought the tattoo was atrocious. Like, I would love to have been a fly on the wall when they were looking at my report asking for a refund. Just atrocious. I have spent 4 hours getting it covered up. I have a few more hours to go, which is a lot more money. Please be careful, people. Please don't believe what you see. He would show us him tattooing a little bit, not close up, and then the big reveal, yeah, it's not him. And the man has over 300,000 followers.
That was on the neck. Like the most visible placement, or one of the most visible tattoos you could possibly get. I mean, they have very long hair, so it can be covered, but you put your hair up, oh, it's there for everyone to see. Like, I cannot stress, if you are going to do any research for a tattoo or for a tattoo artist, and you only have the allowance of like a couple of placements, right? And the rest of your tattoos are silly little ones or whatever. Your visible ones, you have to go to a decent tattoo artist. Like, I insist. Okay, please. It kind of does sound like they got a little bit catfish there. Not gonna blame them at all. Like, that is not really their fault. I mean, there was a few red flags there. Too many red flags in my opinion. I mean, the deposit was normal. You know, I've sent deposits over PayPal many times. But the asking for the money up front, that's never happened to me. I always pay afterwards. Yeah, that's red flag number one. And I would have been very, very iffy about that. But I probably would have still gone to the tattoo. But as soon as I realise I'm not going to a studio, the artist is coming to me in a hotel room, out. Like, I am so out. No, thank you. Not taking part. Take your equipment and leave, please. Like, go away.
I've gotten thousands of dollars worth of tattoos all over my body. And the easiest one that I just got done yesterday, they made a mistake on.
No.
It's funny, but not funny, haha. Funny, I'm gonna have a breakdown.
Oh, no. That's a big old spelling mistake there. And as someone who is not very academically smart, okay, even I could point that one out. You know, like, oh, I feel so bad for them. Because that's quite a cute tattoo as well. A very meaningful one as well. But sometimes, like, you get so wrapped up in the excitement of getting tattooed. I honestly don't really blame people too much when it comes to this. I mean, I would say it's more the tattoo artist's fault. Of course, the client does need to check, but I understand, like, when you're so excited to get a tattoo and whatever, you kind of brush past things. And you're just like, yeah, that's fine. Because, like, at a glance, that looks normal, right? It looks like it says cruelty-free. When you look at it closer, and normally that's when it's too late, that's when you notice the mistakes, right? That's how it happens so often. Not so often, but that's how it happens. Oh dear. But I guess this is just a warning to check your stencils, maybe. But mistakes happen. You know, tattoo artists are human. We're human. We make mistakes. Tattoo artists make mistakes, you know? Just, unfortunately, it's a permanent one that I'm sure you could maybe fix this somehow. I don't know.
Hey, so I ordered some tattoo supplies to get into the Halloween spirit,
Yes.
and I'm now doing this unboxing that literally nobody asked for.
I asked for
I
it.
have to show
I didn't,
you guys.
but
I haven't seen
I'm
these
here for
in
it.
person yet, so I don't know.
Yes, the
They're
Halloween
so
cups.
cute. I don't know if you can tell, but they're little jack-o'-lantern ink cups. Please ignore my janky nails, but this is
so
what it looks like. It's a
cute.
little ink cup for you to pour your ink into. I got these from Keystone Tattoo Supply. No, this isn't an ad or anything. They just make these. They're 3D printed, and it's so, so, so cool. They also make coffee mug ones, which I kind of want to buy
That's
next.
cute.
Holy shit! They sent me snacks! Ah!
We love surprise snacks.
Cool. Corn chips barbecue flavored.
Ooh,
This is
barbecue,
awesome.
yes.
Thank you so much, Keystone. But that's not all I bought. I also bought Ink Ease Holiday Tattooing Ointment. So this is the Glide, the ointment that I use regularly while tattooing. But this one is pumpkin spice flavored. Not
Nice.
flavored, scented.
I always make that mistake.
Just gonna crack it open so I can smell it. Oh, yes. Yes. So all my clients now, from now till the rest of the year, probably till next year, I don't know. I'm gonna be using the pumpkin spice scented Glide and then also the pumpkin ink caps. I am so excited. So come get Halloween tattoos from me.
Gladly. Getting on a plane right now. I am very, very, very easily amused and entertained. So something like that would literally make my day. Like if I turned up to a tattoo appointment and an artist was using those little ink cups, I would have a little, just a teeny little meltdown. Like from cuteness, like cute aggression. I would just be like, oh my god, this is so cute. Like sobbing, right? And the pumpkin spice, lubrication thing, or yeah, whatever you want to call it, the stuff that tattoo artists put on to help tattoo and what have you. Confession time though, right? I love the vibes. I love that it's bright orange. I'm all about it. I sadly do not like the smell. This is very un-Halloween of me. I do apologise. But I do not like the smell of pumpkin spice. I don't like anything pumpkin spice. I don't like the smell of pumpkins. I just love the way they look, okay? And yeah. Like, I wish I did because that would be so on brand for me. But I don't know why I don't like it. It's just not a good smell for me. I don't mind a hint of pumpkin spice. So say like pumpkin spice has been mixed in with apple and cinnamon and like some sugar, vanilla in a candle, I can handle that. But if it's just pure pumpkin spice, I'm not about it and it sucks. I don't know why my nose is like this. It's so offensive. Being excited you're getting a new tattoo. Why is that so true? Every single freaking time. Not so much when I was younger, but I've said this a few times. My pain tolerance has got so much worse that, I get so excited. It's a new tattoo. It's like, oh yes, some new ink. It's a design I'd really love. You get onto like the chair or the bed or whatever, and then the tattoo artist starts, and it's just like, why am I here? Why do I keep doing this to myself? I'm doing this through choice. I'm not being forced to be here. I'm paying for this service. I honestly think, right, now, I don't want to offend anyone that's given birth here whatsoever, because I know that's like traumatic and very painful. And, as someone that's never given birth, I probably shouldn't speak on this, but I honestly feel like tattoos are like that whole thing when you give birth. Like you go through the childbirth and then afterwards, after a little while, you like forget about the pain and, you want to do it again. Your brain is chemically wired to make you think that, giving birth isn't such a bad thing. I feel like that's the same with tattoos, but not as extreme, obviously. But like, why do we keep doing it? It sucks. The healing sucks. Getting tattooed sucks. We're like miserable for like 3 weeks because we're itchy, we're sore, we're bruised, we're limping, and we keep doing it. Why? Why? I've been doing this for years and years and years and I've still not learned that it sucks. Why? We all know why. Because we look hella cool. Okay. Ew. No, stop it. Stop it. Oh, ew, no, not the beads. Stop it. Ew, no. I don't know why I'm saying ew, because I like beans, but I don't like cold beans. Please stop it. That's disgusting. There is something about beans coming straight out of a tin that grosses me out. I don't know what it is, but I like eating beans. Beans on toast, right? Beans and mash. Beans and baked potatoes. Beans and chips, right? But they have to be hot. As soon as beans get cold, I'm out. I do not like cold beans. It's a texture thing. It grosses, like even talking about it makes me, like I get this is obviously, you know, for a fun TikTok and what have you, like you do you boo. It was entertaining, but it's also very disgusting.
How you feeling?
Do you think you could just like take the eye away?
Oh no.
No problem.
Oh no. Okay, that's good. I like that. The whole cheese grater thing. Yeah, if you ever have doubts about something within a tattoo, mention it before the tattoo happens, you know? It's like, otherwise the cheese grater comes out and you're about to be in way more pain than you were before. Obviously, a tattoo artist would actually never cheese grate your skin because that'd be a bit messed up. But say, you know, if this was real, obviously this is just a funny TikTok, but say this actually happens, you would just have to wait for the tattoo to heal and then get laser. That's the sensible way of going about it. Oh no, giving my friend butterfly tattoos. So we're in a bedroom, some kind of needle, there's no gloves, a cotton pad, really? No, this is not the vibe. This is not the mood. It's on a bed as well. I mean, it's not terrible. Like, I've seen worse, but the conditions that this has been done in is terrible. And I would never recommend it because they're doing this on a bed, on what looks like a fluffy blanket. And you know me, I love a fluffy blanket, okay? I'm all about them. But they're not to be tattooed on because there's so many fibres there that they, you know, it comes loose. Like fluffy blankets are pretty messy, right? And they attract dirt, dust, everything nasty, right? You don't want to be doing something, you know, technically not surgical, but you're dealing with needles, bloodborne pathogens. You're dealing with serious equipment here, okay? You want to be doing that in the most sanitary environment of all time. There was also no gloves, which I don't need to say anything about that. Like, let's just move on. But that, no, please, like, I get that it's fun and it's, oh yeah, TikTok, oh, we're rebellious, fuck getting tattoos professionally. I just couldn't live with myself if I knew I'd gave my best friend an infection because I gave her a really dodgy tattoo. Like, could you imagine putting your friend in hospital, like, on purpose? It wouldn't be an accident because you know what you're doing. You're giving a tattoo.
I'm gonna get a tower that's just toxic masculinity, and it's gonna be me with fucking nails in my back, and I'm pulling it down, I'm pulling the tower down, because toxic masculinity has no place in this fucking world. I'm gonna get a tattoo of my arm all festered and infected and all gangrene and fucked because my dad lost his arm in the war, and I think it's just unfair that I've got two normal arms. I'm getting the last words of my great uncle. It said, please don't kill me, I've got a family, kind, don't end my life. Please, oh my God, and then a gunshot. Ladies, sit here. I'm gonna get an entire brick wall tattooed around my head because I'm already hard-headed, but that would just make me an impenetrable fortress that no women can infiltrate. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm gonna get a tribal tat down my arm.
Oh, are you indigenous?
No? What do you mean?
I'm gonna get a brick.
That is fucking sick, I love bricks.
I'm gonna get a full torso piece of a burning hospital with my grandma burning inside it all on fire because she did want to be cremated, but we got her buried instead, but that'll just be my way to show that I was decent.
That's really deep. No pain, no pussy. My name's Ron, so I'm gonna get an R and an N on each ass cheek so that when I bend over, it spells Ron.
Honestly, like, 10 out of 10 good content. And obviously, they're very much joking. But there's people like that out there. It's quite scary, okay? They didn't get inspiration from thin air, okay? There's people that are like that, and it's very, very scary.
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. You're gonna
You ain't gonna tell me shit.
Listen, suck my Shut up, listen to me.
Suck my you man.
Listen,
Suck my
you will be here in the court on
You'll
Monday.
be here sucking my
Oh my
Let me
god.
tell you how this is gonna work. You're gonna
You ain't gonna tell me shit.
so
Listen,
freaking
suck my
good.
Shut up, listen to me.
Suck my you man.
Listen,
Suck my
Oh,
you'll be here in the court on Monday.
You're
Jesus.
sucking my
This happens. No, it doesn't happen to me, but like when I get tattooed now, tattoo artists are like, do I need to go through aftercare with you, or are you good? And I'm like, I'm good, but thank you. But some tattoo artists do have a preferred healing method that they might want you to stick to. So it's always good to like listen to their aftercare tips or tricks or whatever, because they might give you something that you aren't aware of or whatever. But yeah, sometimes like when you've been getting tattooed a lot, you kind of know what works for you. You know, I know that, you know, second skin, great for me. I also know, you know, just like the traditional healing method of, you know, just using a tattoo aftercare balm, whether that's Butterlux, Yayo, Hustle Butter, but I don't use Hustle Butter anymore just because of the smell. I just cannot stand the smell anymore, but it is a great product. I'll stand by it. It's just the smell for me, and I'm a big smell scent person. Yeah, and that kind of just works for me and my skin. Tattoo healing is a lot of trial and error, but once you get it down and you know what works for your body and which products work for you, it's hard to come out of that. But do listen to a tattoo artist if they're trying to give you, you know, helpful hints and tricks.
Hey. Do you get a new tattoo? Yes, I did. It's my destiny. Your destiny was to get a tattoo? No, it's my desto new. And then under the other one, I was going to get grow so that it says knee. Are you fucking serious, Dylan?
I love stupid, silly dad jokes like this. Like, I'm trying not to laugh because it's so stupid. It's so silly. I'm just very easily amused. And I'm not mad at that tattoo. Okay? Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's so good. That's something that would entertain people for the rest of your life. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, if you've got a silly little tattoo like that, okay, and it's like a little joke, you know, like when people get bees on the knees because bees knees, you're entertaining people for the rest of your life. You are doing God's work out here, all right? You are entertaining people like me. Maybe not everyone. Maybe not everyone's just as easily as amused as me. I appreciate it, okay? I appreciate it.
You got your first tattoo? Let me see. Dude, the colors are like so bright. How long did it take? 3 hours? That's like not a long time at all. You got a new tattoo? Let me see. Yeah, it's okay. For now, in 5 years we'll see, but color's not super saturated. Line work is really spotty. How long did you?
This is so mean.
You sat for 3 hours for that. That's a flash piece. Okay, would that run you like $150? You paid $600 for this? You're a fucking idiot.
This is literally, right, me when I started doing YouTube and me now. Okay, I'm going to react to one more for this video.
So I read this fact that says that people with distinct tattoos and piercings are less likely to be trafficked or kidnapped because those things make them very easily identified. So it's no longer, you should no longer think of it as an impulsive decision or a not smart financial decision or an unnecessary hobby to get tattoos and piercings, because it's actually a very smart way to prevent anything happening to you. It's actually a necessary measure for your personal safety. So you're welcome.
I have thoughts about this because it is somewhat true, but you know, if I'm obviously very distinguishable from my tattoos, they're not very complicated. You can easily say, oh, you know, she has 2 flowers on her hand, she's got a big flower tattoo on her neck. That being said, though, while, you know, you do become easily distinguishable, most crime, not most, a lot of crime does happen at night time when you can't really see much of anything. So a bad person is going to kidnap someone in the dark and they're not going to really take notice of what you look like or what's on your skin. Somewhat true, but you have to take in other factors. You know, like bad people are bad people. Sometimes they just don't give a shit, right? So it's not really a good excuse to get tattooed, to be honest with you. But, I mean, if you need to sell it to, you know, someone that's worried about crime, maybe that's a good way. I don't know. I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions on this one, but I just feel like I listen to a lot of true crime, like podcasts and documentaries and stuff. And yeah, evil people are going to do what evil people are going to do, no matter what you look like, you know? Okay, my darlings, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me and watching this video and continuing to support me and this series, because I just love doing it so much, and I will keep doing it for as long as you want me to, because I just enjoy it, okay? It's so much fun. So thank you from the bottom of my very cold, spooky heart. But yeah, I hope you all stay safe and well, and until my next video, bye.